Windows users can remove Microsoft Store and Bing from their PCs, but only in these countries. Windows 11 has got some big changes in design and new AI features, but some of the annoying parts of Microsoft apps persist. However, if you use a Windows PC and live in any of the European countries, you can now get rid of apps like Edge, Bing, and even the Microsoft App Store. These changes are not new. In fact, most of the tech companies have been forced to revise their policies in the EU region to comply with the Digital Markets Act (DMA) that has come into effect since last year. Apple was already forced to adopt the USB-C port for iPhones and all other devices, while Microsoft is making it easier to delete apps as a right of choice for the consumers. No more unwanted apps. Microsoft. The biggest takeaway of the DMA ruling is that companies have to give users the choice about which apps they want and which they want to remove. Microsoft preloads Windows 11 PCs with apps like Edge, Bing, and the Microsoft App Store, which can now be removed from the machine if you don't want it. The uninstall option does not work everywhere, and is only applicable if you reside in EU countries. So, people in India using a Windows 11 PC, your annoyance continues unless the rules change. If you are worried about removing the Microsoft Store and the apps you installed from there, the company will ensure that you get all the latest updates and the apps work normally without any issues. You can always reinstall the store and use its features if needed. The benefit of removing Bing and Edge is that Microsoft will not push the constant reminder of making them your default search and web apps for the system. How to remove Edge and Bing from Windows 11 PC. Microsoft gives you two options to delete any app, and the same applies for these pre-installed apps from the company. And the other way is to swipe left for next video. And these measures are also available on Apple platforms, letting you choose other default apps rather than use Safari or Apple Music as the standard apps. Latest blogs.